I just want to get back to talking about feel through, Greg. Um, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong or elaborate on it, the idea of feel through means become aware of what you're doing and more conscious of it. Is that correct? And everything we're talking about here, is a student engaged?
Yeah, that's kind of what I've understood in the research and the rabbit holes that I've gone down. Is the learner engaged, and how are we making it engaging, rather than the actual like modality. So, yeah, I mean, that's just something I'm always trying to figure out, is how do I just basically make my players more engaged, more in control, uh, rather than being passive on it, or allowing them to have passes. Like classic example is I don't use a whiteboard. So I'm explaining all of my drills, and then I'm asking players, I'm checking for understanding, and they all have to be attentive because I don't allow the same player to answer every single time. Like, I'm going through the team throughout the weeks to make sure that everyone's engaged, or if someone looks like they're completely lost, that's the person I'm going for. Like, what questions do you have? Where did I lose you? Or like, what are the 3 key items that we're about to focus on? Or what's the one item where we're doing? Or what's the one rule in this small-sided game that we're about to have? And just finding ways to have them engaged, a part of the process where I'm trying to remove myself, even though you still have to provide structure and leadership, etc., but put the onus on them. Same thing with trying to get rid of a whistle. I do a lot of activities that don't require whistles. So they are in charge of making sure that you don't have 2 shooters going down on a goalie at the same time when there should only be one. So now they're having to have the awareness. They're having to read, be aware in their environment, and growing them that direction. Again, back to, I forget who said awareness, but awareness was a word that stood out, of just awareness of everything. So same thing, like awareness of what's going on around the ice, not just what the heck you're doing. I find that is a major step as we're growing these young people. Is we're all stuck in our own worlds, and understanding there's more people out here than just yourself trying to accomplish something. So how do we engage and go beyond and have the awareness? Those are kind of the rabbit holes I'm finding and I'm testing around with.